Hello students, myself Hardik Patel from LJ Institute of Engineering and Technology. Now in today's session we are going to start with some basics of mathematics. First topic we are going to take is expansion and the factorization. Okay, so first we are starting with the basic algebraic formulas such as a plus b the whole square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. Same manner a minus b the whole square, then in that case it will be a square minus 2ab plus b square. Same manner if you have a three terms a plus b plus c the whole square, then it will be a square plus b square plus c square plus 2 into a plus ab plus bc plus c. Okay. Same manner if you have a plus b the whole cube, then this will be a cube plus b cube plus 3ab into a plus b. Or instead of this, you can replace it with 3a square b plus 3ab square. Same manner if you have a minus b the whole cube, then it will be a cube minus b cube minus 3ab into a minus b. Or if you are going to expand this, then it will be a cube minus b cube minus 3a square b plus 3ab square. Correct? Now these are basically the expansion formula. Now the remaining this part is the expansion, and this part is a factorization. Okay. So if you are starting with a plus b the whole square, sorry, a square minus b square, then it will be a plus b, a minus b. Same manner a cube minus b cube have a formula a minus b, a square plus ab plus b square. And if you have a cube plus b cube, then a plus b into the second bracket a square minus ab plus b square. Now a raised to n minus b raised to n has a formula a minus b in the first bracket. In the second bracket a raised to n minus 1 plus a raised to n minus 2 into b plus a raised to n minus 3 into b square plus so on so on so on. A plus a into b raised to n minus 1, sorry, n minus 2 plus b raised to n minus 1. Okay, so this is the formula of factorization. Now we are going to remind the binomial theorem. If you have any term a plus b raised to n where n is integer, then in that case we have used that a plus b raised to n is equal to nc0 a raised to n b raised to 0 plus nc1 a raised to n minus 1 b raised to 1 plus nc2 a raised to n minus 2 b raised to 2. And continuing this way, if you are going to write the general term, then it will be a ncr a raised to n minus r b raised to r. Okay, but if you are going to count that, then this one is the first term, this one is the second term, then this term is going to be a r plus 1th term. Okay, instead of a, if you have 1, then replace a with 1, and that will give you the formula 1 plus b raised to n is nc0 b raised to 0 plus nc1 b raised to 1 plus nc2 b square plus ncn b raised to n, where ncr is given by n factorial upon r factorial into n minus r factorial. nc1 has a value n, nc0 and ncn both has a value 1. Okay. Here I am also going to give you the reminder of NPR. See, the another notation of this one is NCR. If you are not remember, then this is the second notation. And NPR has a value n factorial upon n minus r factorial. Okay. So please remember this thing. Now we are starting with first we are starting with formulas to find the terms of a binomial series. Now see, as we have learned that a plus b raised to n is nothing but nc0 a raised to n b raised to 0 plus nc1 a raised to n minus 1 b raised to 1 plus. If you are writing the general term ncr a raised to n minus r b raised to r and so on, the last term will be ncn a raised to 0 b raised to n. Correct? So as we have discussed that here the r plus 1th term is going to be a ncr a raised to n minus r b raised to r. Okay? So if you have to suppose find the second term, then here you have to put r is equal to 1. If you have to find the third term, then you have to put r is equal to 2. So this one is a formula of r plus 1th term. This one is your r plus 1th term of expansion, binomial expansion. Okay. Now we are going with an example. Expand a minus b raised to 5 using binomial theorem. Now see, if you are going to use the binomial theorem, then here instead of plus you have a minus. So if you are starting with a minus b raised to 5, then that will be a nc0, but n has a value 5 here. So 5c0 a raised to 5 into minus b raised to 0. Instead of b, you have to put minus b, plus 5c1 into a raised to 5 minus 1 into minus b raised to 1, plus 5c2 into a raised to 5 minus 2 into minus b raised to 2, plus 5c3 into a raised to 5 minus 3 into minus b raised to 3, plus 5c4 into a raised to 5 minus 4 into minus b raised to 4, and the last term will be 5c5 a raised to 5 minus 5 into minus b raised to 5. Okay. Now if you are going to simplify, then 5c0. Now 5c0 has a value 1, nc0 has a value 1, same manner ncn, that means 5c5 has a value 1. Now 5c1 that means nc1 has a value 5. Same manner if you are finding 5c4, then it also has a value 5. Then 5c2. Now 5c2 if you are going to find, then you have to use the formula. Then in that case it will be a 5 factorial upon 2 factorial into 5 minus 2, that means 3 factorial. That means 5 into 4 divided by 2 factorial, that is 2. So that will give you the answer 10. Okay. And same manner if you are going to find 5c3, then it also has a value 10. So here we are going to substitute all values, then this will give you 5c0 has a value 1, so a raised to 5 b minus b raised to 0 as 1. So this is a raised to 5, plus 5c1 has a value 5, a raised to 4 into minus b. So here instead of plus, now you have a minus. Then 5c2 has a value 10, a raised to 3 into b square, minus minus plus. Same manner 5c3 has a value 10, a square into minus b, the whole cube will be minus times b cube. So this sign is going to be changed out, minus times b cube. Then 5c4, it has a value 5 into a into minus raised to 4, that will be plus, so it is going to be a b raised to 4. And the last term 5c5 has a value 1, a raised to 0, b raised to minus b raised to 5, so that will be a minus of b raised to 5. So this is your answer of expansion. Okay. So this is the simple method to find the binomial expansion. Now we are going with a typical example. Here we have expand term 3x plus 1 upon 3y raised to 4. So first of all, n is 4, so 4 is 0 into 3x raised to 4 into 1 upon 3y raised to 0 plus 4c1 into 3x raised to 4 minus 1, that means it is 3. Same manner 1 upon 3y raised to 1 plus 4c2 3x raised to 4 minus 2, that will be a 2 into 1 plus 3y raised to 2. Then 4c3 into 3x raised to 4 minus 3, that will be a 1 and 1 upon 3y raised to 3. The last term will be 4c4 and you have 3x raised to 4 minus 4 0 divided by into 1 plus 3y 1 upon 3y raised to 4. Now expand this. If you are going to expand this, then what you will have here, we have 4c0 has a value 1. So 3 raised to 4 into x raised to 4. So 3 raised to 4, that will be a 3 is 9, 3 is a 27, 3 is a 81. So 81 x raised to 4 into this term has a value 1 plus 4c1 has a value 4 into 3 cube is 27 x cube into 1 upon 3y raised to 1, that means you have 1 upon 3 plus 4c2. 4c2 has a value 6. See, if you have to find out 4c2, then it will be a 4 factorial upon 2 factorial into 2 factorial, because r is 2, n minus r is also 2. So 4 into 3 divided by 2, and that will give you the value 6, correct? So this has a value 6. So 4c2 has a value 6 into 3 square, that will be a 9 x square into 1 upon 9 y square. Okay. Now plus 4c3. 4c3 again has a value 4 into 3x into 1 upon 27 y cube plus 4c4. 4c4 has a value 1. So we are not going to write. 3x raised to 0 is also 1 and 1 upon 3y raised to 4, that will be 81y raised to 4. So if you are now going to simplify, then this is going to be 81x raised to 4. Here 3 will be cancelled out and you will get 9. So 9 4 is a 36. So 36x cube upon y plus here 9 will be cancelled out. So you will get 6 x square y square, 6 x square upon y square plus here 3 will be cancelled out. So here you get 9 in denominator. So you get 4 by 9 into x upon y cube plus 1 upon 81 y raised to 4. So this is the answer of your binomial expansion. Now, same manner, here you have to find out the coefficient of x raised to 4. So there are two methods. Either simply write down x minus 3 raised to 5 and write down the simple binomial expansion. Or there is another method. You need x raised to 4. That means the power of x is 4. So if we are going to start with 10, n minus r has a value 4, but n is 5. So your n is 5. So 5 minus r is 4. So you need r is equal to 1. So you are going to find the second term. So rt of r plus 1, that will be has a formula ncr, correct? First term is x, so x raised to n minus r. Second term is minus 3, so minus 3 raised to r, correct? But r has a value 1. So here you are going to T2, that will be n is your 5, 5c1 into x raised to 5 minus 1 into minus 3 raised to 1. But 5c1 has a value 5. This is going to be a x raised to 4 and this is going to be a minus 3. So you will get minus 15x raised to 4. Okay. Basically what we have done is we have written the formula of the r plus 1th term and we are directly comparing this power of x with 4 because we required the power of x is equal to 4. So what is the coefficient, and therefore the coefficient of x raised to 4 is minus 15. Okay. Now this is the simple expansion example of simple expansion. See what you have given: log x minus y square plus sin x into another bracket x square plus 2x. So simply multiply. So log x into x square, that will be a x square log x. Same manner plus 2x into log x. Minus y square into x square is minus x square y square. Same manner minus 2x into y square. Now x square into sine, that will be a plus x square sin x and then 2x into sin x. See, if you are not able to multiply it directly, then what you have to do is log x into bracket, then minus y square into this bracket, then plus sin x into this bracket, and then simplify it. Okay. So this is a simple expansion. Now we are going on to the factorization. Now what is the factorization? If you are starting with, factorization is a decomposition of an object into product of the other objects. Okay, which when multiplied together, that will give you the original term. Done. For example, we have written that 30. 30 has a factors as a prime 2 into 3 into 5 as a prime factorization. Okay. So this is going to be a prime factorization. Same manner, if you are going to factorize the polynomial x square minus 36, then the factor will be x minus 6, x plus 6. And we are aware of that a square minus b square has a factors a minus b, a plus b. Correct? Now, see, factorization, if you are able to apply directly the formula of factorization, in that case we are going to apply it. But in the case where it is not directly applicable, then we are going to use the basic method of the factorization that we are going to see in example. First we are starting with a factorize the term 3x square minus 48. So 3x square minus 48. Now the common part is 3 can be common out and you will get x square minus 16. Correct? Now x square minus 16, that can be written as x square minus 4 square. So a square minus b square, and that will be directly give you a minus b, a plus b. We are going to write the factorization up to the term is going to be factorized. If it is in a form of square, then also we are going to put it as it is. Okay. Such as, suppose you have, instead of this term, suppose we have the factorization that x cube minus 64, then it is going to be a x cube minus 4 cube, and it will be a x minus 4 x square plus 4x plus 16. Now this term is not factorizable, then you have to put it as it is. Okay. Now same manner, second example we have taken is 4x square plus 15y plus 3xy plus 20x. Okay. Now see, if you are directly going to check out, then it is not directly factorizable. But what we are going to do, we are going to pair them. I am going to write this as 4x square plus 20x plus 3xy plus 15y. Okay, I am going to pair like this. So here 4x common out, and you will get x plus 5. Same manner here 3y common out and you will get x plus 5. So x plus 5 will be common out. So you will get x plus 5 into the another bracket 4x plus 3y, because x plus 5 will be common out from both. So here you remain 4x and here you have plus 3y, correct? So these are the factors. Now this is the simplest factorization we have for this one, correct? Now we are going to factorize the term 15x square plus 14x minus 8. Now see, whenever you are going to find the factorization 15x square plus 14x minus 8. Now this is a simply quadratic equation, and if you have such type of equation, then you have to start with the coefficient of x square and the constant term. So 15 into 8 is 120 and you have basically minus 8. So minus 8, so minus 120. So you have to find out the factors of minus 120 such that whose addition is 14. Or you can, if we are not going to consider the sign, then in that case you have to factorize 120 such that here you have minus. That means the subtraction of that two factors is going to be the middle term 14. So we are aware of we have the factors 20 and 6. 20 minus 6 will be the 14. So we are going to write down 14x square plus 20x minus 6x minus 8. So now pair these two. Now from this two 5x can be common out. So 5x is common. So you have common out 5. So the remaining term is 3 into x. And here the remaining part is only 4. Same manner here minus 2 will be common out. So you will get 3x plus 4. Check it out. Minus 3 2 is minus 2 into 3 minus 6 and 4 into minus 2 is minus 8. Now from this both of them we can common out 3x plus 4. So the remaining part is 5x minus 2. Done? So this is the factorization. Same manner, now here we have a quadratic equation. So see, the method you have learned already is minus b plus or minus root delta, that is b square minus 4ac upon 2a. You can use this method to find x directly, or you can use the method of factorization. Here I am going to use the factorization. If the factorization is not possible, in that case we are going to use this. So 5x square plus 29x plus 20 is equal to 0. So 20 into 5 is 100. Correct? So we have to find two factors whose plus, here we have a plus sign. That means the addition of these two factors must be 29. And we are aware of that, 25 into 4. So this can be written as 5x square plus 25x plus 4x plus 20 is equal to 0. Correct? So what we are going to do, we are going to pair these two. So from first one 5x common out and you have x plus 5. From second one 4 common out and you will get x plus 5. Okay. So x plus 5 will be common out from both of them and the second part will be 5x plus 4. So if you are going to compare both brackets with 0, then you will get x is equal to minus 5 from first one. That means you are writing that x plus 5 is equal to 0, or 5x plus 4 is equal to 0. So that will give x is equal to minus 5, or you will get x is equal to minus 4 by 5. So these are the values of x. Correct? This is the solution. Now same manner, now we are going into the basic factorization. Now see, this is not the quadratic term. Again, this is not the quadratic term. Then again we are starting with the coefficient of first term and the constant term. Highest degree term is x cube. It has a coefficient 1. Into 36 is 36. So now we have a So now the factors of 36 are basically, if you are going with a prime factorization, then this will be a 4 into 9. So 2 into 2 into 3 into 3, correct? So first we are starting with a trial and error, whether 1 is the factor is or not. So we are aware of the sum of coefficient is 0, then x minus 1 is a factor. But here the sum of coefficient is not 0. See, 1 minus 11 minus 10 and 36 minus 36, that will be 0. So you will get total is minus 10. Same manner, sum of even power, odd power coefficients are not same. So x plus 1 is also not a factor. So now you have to start with a trial and error. Now trial and error, so first you have to put x is equal to 2, then minus 2, then 3, then minus 3, and you have to go in that manner. But instead of that, we are going to use the method of synthetic division. So in a method of synthetic division, what you have to do, we are starting with the coefficient. So x cube has a coefficient 1, x square has a coefficient minus 11, x has a coefficient 36, and the constant term is minus 36. First we are starting with 2. Here first we always have to put a 0. Now the addition of these two terms will be here. So 1 plus 0, that will be 1. If you have 2, then 2 plus 0 will be 2. Now this term into this term, that means 2 into 1, that is 2. That you have to write down here. Now minus 11 plus 2, that will be a minus 9. Same manner, 9 into 2, that is minus 18. Correct? So 36 minus 18, that will be 18. And 18 into 2 is 36. Now here we get 0. If we get 0, that means this is a factor, x is equal to 2 is a factor. So one factor is x minus 2. So if you are starting with the solution, x cube minus 11x square plus 36x minus 36. So one factor is going to be a x minus 2 from this one. And the another factor is going to be from this one. It is going to be a x square minus 9x plus 18. Okay. Now again, this is a quadratic term. So we are going to write down the factors of 18 whose addition is 9. So we have 6 3 is 18. So x square minus 6x minus 3x plus 18. So if you are going to simplify, then you will get x into x minus 6 minus 3 into x minus 6. So we have three factors, x minus 2, x minus 6 and x minus 3. So this one is your answer. Now suppose if this is not 0, then you have to try with a minus 2. Then again if it is not 0, then you have to try with a 3, then minus 3. You have to continue in that manner. But whatever the term here you are writing, it must be the factor of this 36 because here coefficient is 1. Okay. Same manner, this one is a second example. So here I am again starting with the synthetic division. 1, 4, minus 20, minus 48. Correct? Now 48 has, here 1 we have, so 1 into 48 is 48. So 2 is a factor, so first we are starting with a 2. 1 plus 0, that will be a 1. 2, 1 is a 2. 4 plus 2, 6. 6, 2 is a 12. Minus 20 plus 12, minus 20 plus 12, that will be a minus 8. Minus 8 into 2 is minus 16. Now this will be a minus 64, that means this is not a factor. So this is not a factor, so now you have to try with the another factor. So I am starting with a minus 2. 1 minus 2 into 1, that will be a minus 2. 4 minus 2, that will be a 2. 2 into minus 2, that will be a minus 4. So minus 20 minus 4 is minus 24 and minus plus 48. So plus 48. So this term is 0. That means if you are starting with the solution, then x cube plus 4x square minus 20x minus 48 is equal to x minus minus plus 2, because this is x is equal to 2, that means x plus 2 is a factor, and second factor is from this one, x square plus 2x minus 24. Now write down the factors of minus 24. Now 6 4 is a 24, so we have x square plus 6x minus 4x minus 24, correct? So this is going to be a x plus 2 into the bracket x plus 6 minus 4 x plus 6. We are going to pair first 2, second 2, and if you are going to simplify this, then you will get x plus 2 x plus 6 x minus 4, correct? So this is the answer. Done. Same manner, instead of factorization, if you have given solve, then also the method is going to be remain same. First you have to start with a 1 coefficients. Now see, in a 45 you cannot divide 45 by 2, correct? So you do not have to check with 2. 1 and minus 1 are not factor, that we have checked. But now we are going to start with a 3. So 1 plus 0, that will be a 1. 3 1 is a 3. 3 plus 1, that will be a 4. 4 3 is a 12. Now 21 minus 21 plus 12, that will be a minus 9. And minus 9 into 3 is minus 27. So if you are going to add this 2, then this will be a minus 72. Okay. But this is not 0, that means 3 is not a factor. So again we have to cancel this, and we are going to start with a minus 3. Now addition of this 2 will be 1. Minus 3 into 1, that will be a minus 3. 1 minus 3, that will be a minus 2. 3 2 is a 6. Minus 21 plus 6, that will be a minus 15. And minus 15 into 3, that will be a 45. So here we have 0. So if you are going to start with a solution, then you have x cube plus x square minus 21x minus 45 is equal to 0. So the first factor is x plus 3, and the second factor you have, this is your x is equal to 3, that means x plus 3 is equal to 0. And the second factor you have x square minus 2x minus 15 is equal to 0. And that will give you the factors of this are going to be 5 3 is a, so minus 5x plus 3x minus 15 is equal to 0. And that will give you x plus 3. If you are going to pair out, then you will get x into x minus 5 plus 3 into x minus 5 is equal to 0. And that will give you x plus 3, x minus 5, x plus 3 is equal to 0. So basically you have x plus 3 is equal to 0, that means x is equal to minus 3 and 5. Minus 3 we have a 2 times, then we are writing it 2 times because we are finding the values. Okay. So here you have minus 3 and 5. So x is equal to either minus 3 or it has a value 5. Done. Okay. So now here we have written find all real roots of the equation. So if you are starting with a solution, then we have x raised to 4 minus 256 y raised to 4 is equal to 0. So you have to factorize. So this is basically going to be a 256 is the square of 16, correct? So this is going to be a x raised to 4 minus 4y raised to 4 is equal to 0. So if you are going to take a factors, then first I am going to write this as x square minus 4y the whole square into another bracket x square plus 4y the whole square. So again this as the factors x minus 4y and x plus 4y. But we cannot factorize this one. If you have to factorize, then it will be in a form of complex. So from the first one we get x is equal to 4y, or you get x is equal to minus 4y from second one, and from the third one you get x square is equal to minus 4y square. So this is not possible for real roots, correct? Because if you are taking a square root, then you get plus or minus 2iy, because minus has a square root I. So this root is not possible. So the real solutions are x is equal to 4y or x is equal to minus 4y. Okay. So these are the topics which we have covered in today's session. So if you have any doubt or any query regarding these topics, then please feel free to contact me. Thank you so much.